It's the best time of the week. It's time for Top That Trade, starring Phil Flynn, a Fox Business Network contributor, and options trading pro, Alan Nuckman. It's game on at the bell, guys. Bit back. Cyber currency, the Bitcoin, was recently bid up to its highest level in years. What does that tell you about the world?
Well, as a technician, it's all in the chart, so I don't care what I trade. If I can get in and out smoothly, that's what's important. But looking at the charts, it traded between 200 and 300 for almost all of 2015, targeted 400. Once it got to 400, now it's on its way to the halfway point of the all-time high at 1,200 to the all-time low at 200. $700 is where we're at right now.
An electronic currency backed by the full faith and credit
of nobody.
The internet. The internet. Are you talking? Where they gave you French models, and this guy's telling you to buy into this.
If you can get
currency.
in and you can get out.
What it tells me about the global economy, we're in big trouble. That's what it's telling me, folks. It's telling me the people that are buying this stuff are scared. Look at the risk on trade that we saw.
Would you rather have the dollar?
People are buying gold, 3-year high.
Round number 2, rental mentality. How has the shift to ride sharing affected car rental companies? You have to pick a play in the sector, guys.
Looking at the car rental companies, they've really suffered. Now, from a value standpoint, they have limited downside after this big fall. I was looking at Hertz trading between 7 and 12. If it breaks out, then we're looking at 15, and right now it's trading at $10, so it's a low dollar stock. And Avis, which the symbol is CAR, so that's easy to remember. Avis Budget, it also owns Zipcar, so you're getting some of that ride sharing with that. And that stock's dropped from 50 down to 25, and if it breaks above 32, then it's going to 40. So I think there might be some long-term opportunities here in these car rentals that have been beaten up because everybody's so positive about Uber, they've been negative about the car rentals.
Avis was going to be my pick, but I'll tell you the problem with it, they got to keep selling you stuff, I mean, whenever you get a car, they try to upgrade you on the car, get a better car, put more stuff.
Do you want cheese with it? Would you like cheese with that hamburger?
Cheese with that car. I know, that's what I'm telling you.
Right, that's where the profit margin is. You need a baby. You get the baby seats, the extra insurance, the Magellan thing, whatever
yes,
the map.
I feel much safer when you're in the baby seat when I'm driving. So that's where you belong.
Let's take a trip to round number 3. Missing listing, not ready for prime time. Chinese stocks were denied entry into the MSCI Global Index. FXI is an ETF of Chinese companies traded here. Is it a buy or a sell now?
Ta-da!
Well, when that happens, that's going to be a huge catalyst for that market. That's billions and billions and billions of dollars that have to start following those Chinese markets, and so that's going to be legitimize them when that happens. I don't know when the case.
But it's not happening, and it may not happen, and that's the problem here, and that's why you can't be long Chinese stocks. I mean, if this index does not want the Chinese stock market because of capital controls, because of lack of confidence, it doesn't bode well for the Chinese stock market.
Yeah, their transparency and their rules are questionable at best. But if you look at FXI, which is the top 25 large caps in the Chinese stock market, I think they're immune to some of the other nonsense. But if you look at that, it's trading at a discount. It's down 7% year to date, and it's been trading between 30 and 35. So if it breaks over 35, it's going to 40. So lean on 30. 30's been the low for the last 5 years. So for risk reward, I'm bullish on China. Those relationships.
On China, at least in the short term, because there's too many risks ahead. We have the problem with the Brexit coming.
We almost made it through the whole show.
Oh yeah, I remember talking about
How about
Greece.
this? How about
Greece
this? How about the money?
How
How about the money comes out of Europe and goes into China?
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what. Everybody tried to downplay the Greece exit. This man, and it was the top of the market. The July 4th.
Forever? The top of the market forever?
Well,
or for a week?
Started the worst start to
for
a stock
2
market
weeks?
in history. In history. The worst start to a year in history.
The worst start to a year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, if you want to hang on to it and ride your losses, forever, if you're a long-term thinker, great. But short-term, if you're buying an ETF,
if you're short-term,
buy it lower.
If you're short-term ready, boo, be scared. Be scared.
I heard the term buy low, sell high. Don't buy it after it's spiked up.
That's a good idea. Thank you. Can I write that down?
Please do. You'd learn something.
You can always learn something. All right, in today's bonus round question, for the most part, food prices are falling at the grocery store, but not for this product. Is it cheese, chicken, or bacon?
It's not another chicken question. let
It
me
could
tell
be
you. I
because
guarantee
cheese
it.
prices are falling.
Actually,
Cheese prices are falling. I mean, we did a story on how much milk there is and how much cheese, and how there's extra amount of cheese in storage. We already
Actually,
did that story.
Yeah, it was 3 weeks
Okay,
ago. Cheese
so
just went limit
bacon-
up for 3 days.
Bacon, you know better than I do.
Yeah,
So what's the deal with hogs?
they've been going down and up and up and down.
Wait, you guys are helping each other? When did this start?
It's not starting. I'm just trying to point out.
All you
All
do
right.
is pick
Doesn't
a
know
food
about this
group.
question.
Okay,
Pick a food,
that's
pick
it.
a food.
Not chicken.
I
I'm
am
telling you.
going with chicken.
I am going with cheese.
And the answer is bacon, up 10%.
Darn it, we got
I told
both
you
wrong.
you were trying to give me hog information. What kind of as my broker, you got to give me better advice than that.
Okay, good.
All right. It's
Why
time
pick
for us
chicken
to
if
get out of here for right now, but Business First AM continues right after this.